Welcome to the Ticker Toolkit instructional video which shows how to identify significant stock activity in after-hours trading. This video will show you how to view the programmed configuration of a preset search button, how to execute the preset search, and how to view your search results. For a better learning experience, you may wish to start and stop this video as you follow along using your own copy of Ticker Toolkit. Visit www.tickertoolkit.com to download your free 30-day trial, along with the product information sheet, the Quick Start Guide, and the Quick Start video. Let's start with an example workbook for this lesson. We'll move through the startup quickly since startup is covered in the Quick Start Guide and the Quick Start video available on the Ticker Toolkit website. Click the Full Restore button to load one of the example workbooks. We're warned that restoring a backup will overwrite the currently open workbook, and since we don't have any work in progress, click Yes to continue. Navigate to the sample workbooks and open the comprehensive workbook example, which contains pre-configured settings and sector data sheets with pre-populated sample stocks. Again, we're moving quickly since startup is covered in the Quick Start Guide and the Quick Start video. Acknowledge the example and view the restore progress in the lower left corner of the workbook window. Note that we restored 26 data sheets from the example workbook file, probably more data sheets than you'll manage in your own workbook. The example workbook that we restored contains sample sector data sheets. These data sheets are pre-populated with sample stocks, but no stock data has been restored. We could update the stock data on each data sheet one sheet at a time as we did in the Quick Start video, or we can update all data sheets by clicking one of the update buttons on the control panel. We'll update the stock data on all of our data sheets by clicking the Update All Data Sheets button. You can monitor the update progress by viewing the status in the bottom left corner of the window. Note that after clicking the Update button, our data sheets have now been updated with stock data from our selected stock data source. In addition to the restored data sheets, our example workbook includes pre-programmed stock selection preset buttons. You'll be able to program these buttons as you wish, but for this lesson, we'll use the example button titled Wild Bid/Ask. This preset search button is programmed to return stocks whose bid and ask prices are up or down respectively more than our specified minimum price change. To see this preset programming, click the Show Preset Programming button and then click the Preset button. The button is programmed with a user-selectable scope, meaning that we'll be prompted for the search scope each time we click the Preset button. The Preset button programming combines the selection criteria with your evaluation thresholds. Active selection criteria have a check mark in front of them. In this case, we have one active A selection criterion which is set to select stocks with a bid price increase greater than our configured minimum price change threshold. Similarly, we have one active B selection criterion set to select stocks with an ask price decrease greater than our configured minimum. The selection logic is set to A or B, which means that our preset button will return all stocks whose bid and ask prices are up or down respectively more than our configured minimum price change threshold. The default minimum price change threshold is set to 1%. Let's change this to 2%. We can change the threshold value by clicking the up or down arrows of the spin button, or we can just as easily type our desired value and press the Enter key. Note that only the selection criteria and the selection logic are stored in the preset button. You can change evaluation thresholds at any time before clicking one of your program preset buttons. Since the program search combines the selection criteria and the evaluation thresholds, this search will return all stocks whose bid and ask prices are up or down respectively more than 2% from the last share price. Execute the program search by clicking on the Wild Bid/Ask preset button. As expected, we are prompted for the search scope. We'll accept the default scope of all data sheets and click OK. The search results appear in a new report data sheet created by Ticker Toolkit. The stocks matching our search criteria are those whose bid price is at least 2% above the last share price, or whose ask price is at least 2% below the last share price. For example, Accenture has a bid price of $88, which is at least 2% above its last share price of $85.30. Sandridge Energy has an ask price of $1.95, which is at least 2% below its last share price of $1.99. Note that the report sheet will be overwritten with new results each time we execute a new stock search. As you're learning to program and save your own stock searches, you'll want to review the programming of other sample preset buttons in the same way that we reviewed the programming of the wild bid/ask button. There are many stock selection criteria available to you for your programming. To view the definitions of the other selection criteria options, scroll to the Display Settings section on the control panel and click the Selection Criteria Definitions checkbox to expose the hidden selection criteria definition sheet. Then click the Selection Criteria Definitions tab. Now that you have reviewed this Ticker Toolkit instructional video, you'll want to practice the concepts in this video. Then review the comprehensive Ticker Toolkit Getting Started guide available along with additional documentation, examples, videos, and answers to frequently asked questions at the Ticker Toolkit website. Activate your copy of Ticker Toolkit by visiting www.tickertoolkit.com/purchase. Thank you.